Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another live stream. I'll be your host and wizard, Josh Norbido, and we're going to get straight into it with a little warm-up. This is a little tribute to my buddy, Nick K, where we're going to have a card stopped and looked at. Okay, 6 of spades. I know I saw it, but that's okay. It's good because now when I look for it in the deck again, did you see it? I think I saw it right about... There it is. All right, starting the day off strong. Oop, almost lost it. And we've got our friend in the chat again, Tim. Tim, you're becoming a regular, my friend. I love it. I love seeing your name pop up on our podcast, on Doug, on mine. You're going to become such a wicked magician. I'm sure you are already. But look at that. So a little warm up for today. Now, I'm going to make sure we get a good warm up of this deck. We're going to put it through a lot today. And first things first, I'm going to give it a thorough faro shuffle. Now, this is not an easy feat, although it looks simple. In order to shuffle a deck where it's perfectly one-to-one woven, this is what I'm talking about. This is the real definition of 6 years without a girlfriend. You know what I mean? I don't think that joke is used in the right context, but this actually was 6 years before I could get a girlfriend to learn that. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? Good to have you here, my friend. Randall, back-to-back lives, love streams. Yeah, you've been watching my OnlyFans. No, yes, live. We're all here having fun. And greetings from Russia. I wish I could understand the writing of your name, but thank you so much for being here. Now, we're warming up the deck a little bit before we start things. And the good thing about this is now that I have shuffled up the deck, if I look through it quickly, yep, there's a couple of cards I think I can go and grab straight away. One of them being the Ace of Spades, not the 7, if I'd cut one deeper. The next one being the Ace of Diamonds. Again, not the 8, which is what I would have hit had I cut one deeper again. Then the third one, a little trickier because it's much further down now. But with any luck, we will try it again. Because again, this is actually what's happening. There are no bends or marks in this deck. This is legitimately estimation and too much time on my hands. And third time lucky with this, because you only do this when you're live. And we get the Ace of Hearts. Okay, Ace of Hearts. And last but not least, the last one, I'll just show you like that it is in here. So let me give it a shuffle. And you'll probably spot it as I go through. There it is. If you were to slow it down and pause this video, you would have seen it was exactly 20 cards down under the 7 of clubs. And I'll prove it. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And the 20th card is the Ace of Clubs. I don't believe it. Oh, yes. Chris, hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. This is great. Bartil says, if you pull the card in my mind, I will send you 1K right now. I do love a challenge. Well, the thing is, I would have to know, so you can't change your mind or forget, you would have to say it for the stream. So let me try and get a gauge here. Of course, you don't actually have to send me anything, but okay. For fun though, my friend, let's say I'm going to go with this. So for real, if you're still there, tell us, so you can't forget or change your mind, what card is in your mind right now. While he's answering that, Tim asks, are the new Magic Guys shirts on the store yet? I like that you've caught on that there's a new shirt. I don't know if you've seen the shirt, but we did kind of show it off somewhere without saying anything about it. So I don't know if you saw it, but yeah. Okay, Viril says spade of 4. Now, are you sure you want the spade, or do you want to change to a diamond or a club or a heart? What would you prefer, my friend? I'll wait for you to tell me. Tim says, Doug had it on. Okay, so you did see it. That's cool. Wait till we actually release it and you see all the detail that's on it. It's pretty crazy, this stuff that's actually in it. It's pretty awesome. Because we tried to actually have a few Easter eggs of the show. Okay, Viril says, I have it locked. Okay, I like it, my friend. Well, here's the thing. The 4 of spades is going to be in here somewhere, obviously. And I wanted to be able to do this in a way that, like, if you were here now doing this, I would have you actually take the card yourself. But since you're not here, tell me, where in the deck would be impressive for the 4 of spades to be? Like on top of the deck, in the middle, on the bottom of the deck? You tell me. I want to keep this as fair as we can. And while we wait, I think I had I swear we had another prop laying around here somewhere. There it is. All right. While we wait, little magic. Just for fun. Half the left half. Halve the left half? So you're saying if I cut it in half like this and mark it here, that's where you're saying the 4 of spades should be? I think that's what you're saying. Because you said halve it, right? Just to confirm before we try to find your 4 of spades. AZ3 says, any card brand recommendations? Well, look, when I'm performing, I'm always using bicycle playing cards. They are my go-to for in the trenches, you know what I mean? But on a live stream, I like using these tally-hos when I'm at home. They cost a little bit more here in Australia, but they are very nice to use because they have a nice feel to it, but they're just a different design to bikes. But then I do have a collection of, premium decks that I don't have as many of, All right, here we go. Varil, this is thrilling stuff. I hope this is interesting to you guys on a live stream. He said, yeah, not accurate, but let's go. Okay, so yeah, you're right. Like if you were here to find the spade of 4, I would have had you do all of this yourself. But being on a live stream, we can only do as much as we can do. But let's see, you wanted a spade of 4. Let's see if we can get that card. Just for you, my friend. The spade of 4. Look at that. This is a thing of beauty. His card in the deck. Let's go. Mind blower. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. The hell. That's the reaction I was looking for, my friend. That's a reaction. But mind blower, that's awesome. So look, it's almost like I am a wizard. And I try to be a wizard when I can. And, we do what we can for the community of muggles and all that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just prepping the next thing that I might show you guys. But it's basically this. The deck of cards that is not printed yet. All right. AZ3 says, this guy has hands and personality. Whoa. Thank you. I do try. It is It is part of the challenge is to learn magic, but also to be entertaining while you're doing the magic. That is the hard part in this world, you know. But I didn't look. My buddy Tom, Jesse, you would have seen me do this the other day. But look, this is a tutorial for you guys, if nothing else. But we have a card here. And let's add some stuff onto it. So maybe type your name or a nickname or something you think I should write on this card that won't get me demonetized. Go ahead, write it. I'll add it to the card. I'll add the date to start off with. So today is, in Australia, it's the 26th of April. In the US, it's probably still the 25th. Tom, magic never gets old for me. You are right, my friend. Unlike us, magic never gets old. You know what I mean? And just for that, I'm going to write Tom on here. Tom with a H. All right. Melon, I like it. This pen is being a little weird. Yeah, AZ3. Let's write melon on here as well. And that's pretty good, right? We'll just add a smiley face. It's essentially just to show that this card is being generated in the moment, you know? Although I'll tell you, the one thing about doing this live stream I've noticed is you guys comment things or challenges for me to do that I haven't considered before. So the last time I did this routine, someone said something to me, which I'll do now, that I hadn't thought of. And now it's kind of fun to add it into the routine. So the idea is this. Now, oh yeah, Jesse, the soundboard is fixed. Yesterday, I did a stupid thing, and this wasn't working. But now I have unticked the reduce background noise thing in this software, and I think it's better now. Anyway, the problem with a blank deck is that if I do a card trick where you remember a card, I put it back inside, and I show you that it's back at the top, people laugh at that, even though I really did it. I really did the whole pass and everything. It was beautiful, but you can't tell because they all look the same. However, we make this one look different from the others, and now we can really do something. So now on here, we have the date, we have Tom, we have melon, we have a smiley face. It's all good stuff. And now if we place it about halfway into the deck, it doesn't matter now which card I show you, because you'll know it's not yours until you see that text. And that's the moment that we get it to come back again. I know, but we do it again, even though nobody asked. This time it's in the center, but going in from the back. Give it a second, and still it jumps to the top again. Now, you could potentially do this all day. I mean, there's really no limit to how many times you can do this, and it's kind of crazy. And you might think, well, maybe you have all these other names written on here, but there really isn't, and nor could there be, because we wrote this in real time. You know what I mean? Someone said the other day, could you make it jump from the top to the bottom? Which is kind of cool, because with this trick you can. So if you give it a shake, you can have it jump from the top to the bottom of the deck. Isn't that kind of fun, right? Is it going to focus? There we go. When I first started doing this, my friends thought that I had ninja hands, which I do, but I don't know how they knew that, but they thought that I could take a card, have it somehow jump to the top really quickly, like that. Now, on a camera, in real life, I probably could get away with that, but on video, the frame doesn't lie, right? The frame doesn't blink. So to do that, I would have to do it in a different way, which is rather than the card moving, I would have to just get the ink to jump. So to get the ink to jump, you would just do it like this. And then it looks much better when you have that ink jump across. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. Thank you, AZ3. Doing magic on camera is so much harder than real life. Getting that engagement is what really sells the true magic. You're right. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Is to connect with one another, if nothing else. Now, if you watch the text, I'll do the one move I only ever do on a live stream, which is to pull the ink off. And now I could place it on my assistant's hand here. And you can see it. Well, you can't see it. I can see it, but there's no canvas behind it to really see the ink. So we go back over that spot. We can get it to come back again. Oh my God, I don't believe it. And this is crazy because I can show you another way to do this. Let's use another word. So someone just write a random word, okay? A total random word. And we're going to use that for another card as well. Just quickly, anything that won't get us demonetized, go ahead. Someone's got one. And it's coming in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. It's going to pop up in the comments right now. There we go. All right, there we go. I love it. Oh, okay, I'm going to write both of them. That's hilarious. XIV. And Tom's just like, I feel like that was like that was out of anxiety. You quickly wrote that. Or you've just given us all your crypto password. Either way, I love this. Okay. There we go. So now you can see XIV. That's great. All right. I love that. All right. So we're going to use the Flibber to Gibbet. All right. Flibber to Gibbet and Tom Watermelon and today's date. But we're going to do it like this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And now the Flibber to Gibbet has jumped across and we can now use this card again because we all now share the same card. That is magic. I don't believe it. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I said it perfectly. Well, I'm not here to mess around, you know. I don't just flippity give it around like there's nothing to do. I say words. Now, what to do with this card? You know what? For now, I'm just going to keep it as a memory of our time together, you know. And that just looks exactly like it is presented as. You're right. The word is pretty good. It does kind of look like it's meant to be presented. Okay. I mean, you know, in yesterday's live stream, I messed up a trick that, I had to recover a trick that I should have known how to do. And I think I can do it properly today. But before we do it, let's do it this another way. Okay. AZ3, oh my word. I have to say thank you very much. Much love from a novice card enjoyer. Keep up the great content. Man, thank you. I am a little embarrassed. I don't know what SEK is. So that is, no matter someone, you know, sends 5 cents, $5, $500, like it's all love. Thank you so much. How kind of you, my friend. I can't wait to look up what 269 SEK is. That's awesome. Well, you know what? Let's do, I don't know if that message was because you were leaving or you're still here, but, oh, it's Swedish. Wow. Swedish is even sweeter. Okay, we'll keep going. And Kelly says, any sufficiently advanced magic will appear to be technology or something like, yeah. That is an Arthur C. Clarke line, and it is, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. That's the line. But wow, Arthur said, Tom said it's about 25. Man, that's so kind of you. You know, you guys, the world is kind. You know, people doubt us sometimes. But, well, in saying that, let's that deserves some more magic, I think. So I'm going to go through these cards, and I think you guys can see these pretty clearly. I just need someone to name one of the cards that you can see. So I'll kind of hold these up like this. AZ3, if you're in the chat, you can name one of these. Maybe not the top one, but maybe one of these that are inside here. Or anyone really can name one of these cards. And we'll see. maybe I should hold them a little bit down. They're probably upside down for you, so it's probably not going to work. Or you could just name any card, and I'm sure it's in here. Let's see. Let's see how we go. Oh, we got a few here. The magic guy, Eric. What's up, Eric? Queen of Spades. Okay. So since that was you who donated, let me see. Ah, yes. Okay, Queen of Spades is right here. And that was your choice to name it. So that's beautiful. Now, here's the thing. Did I know that you would name the Queen of Spades? Or was that random? Well, I can tell you, because if I look on the back here, you'll notice one of these cards is a little different. Even from your point of view, I think you'll be able to notice this. Can you see? One of these cards is a little different. Now, keep in mind, you just openly named it from the front. So I don't know how you knew what was on the back. But somehow it is the Queen of Spades as the different card. Now, here's the thing. At this point, I would get someone to sign it. So I will sign it on behalf of AZ3. But just know, we did not plan this because AZ3, now you're just going to get bombarded with people asking, like, are you in on the trick? We'll give the Queen a smiley face. So essentially, we're just creating what's kind of like a signature, but the best kind of signature you could do through a screen, you know, because we are kind of limited here. Okay. Queen of Spades. Done. Now, if we were to use another card, we could do this. So let's say I'm going to use a card for myself, which would be the Two of Hearts. But this is why casinos don't like me very much, because just a little touch. There's a big scam with people switching cards. But in this instance, you would notice if I switched them because the colors would change, right? But what if I only change the faces of the cards, not the backs? And now we get the Queen of Spades up here. And we get the Two of Hearts down here. I know. Now here's the thing. If we do this one last time and I match these up, and by the way, tally-hos, I buy these in bulk from Amazon. I just wanted to point that out in case you're looking for your own. But I want you guys to choose either the Queen or the Two. It's up to you. So whichever comment comes through first is what we'll use, either the Queen or the Two. Is it 3? I'm not paying for YouTube Premium, but this sure feels like it, bro. Thank you. Queen bias opinion. Very good. So if we go with the Queen, check this out. It will be the Queen that disappears. And because of that, now we know that if we go back to the box where I was pointing out you can get these tally-hos, inside is the Queen of Spades. Crazy stuff, man. Now we have Flibbity-Gibbet and we have Queen of Spades. I should look into setting up some kind of system where we send like a viewer or something all of the souvenirs from the end. Maybe I can set it here of our time together. Is that going to work? We should definitely have the Flibbity-Gibbet on this side and the Queen of Spades on this side. There we go. I've just realized I've been doing that change backwards for about a year now. That's funny, man. That's funny. This is, well, we can talk about it in another space, but it's a very, this is a classic in Magic called Red Hot Mama or the Chicago Opener, but this is a James Brown version that is just a lot more fun for me. In my opinion, it's a lot harder hitting of a Magic effect. So, get on it, people. Australian shipping, I reckon that would be a hassle. Yes, I reckon it's not the shipping. It's because sending a card would be in an envelope, but it's that the moment you convert it to any other currency, then the price goes up. This guy is a problem. I don't know if you know this, but the Jack of Diamonds, big troublemaker. So is his brother. These two Jacks, crazy. This Jack in particular, though, is the one to keep an eye on. So what you normally do is you take the jokers and you have them keep him in check like this, right? And the idea is so that you don't mess up your card games, you would bury him into the deck with the two jokers looking after him. But let's say you have a card picked and we go with, what do we have? The Seven of Diamonds. Seven of Diamonds, great card. But because that Jack is in the deck, he is potentially going to mess up with the trick. See? I was trying to show you a trick with a 7, but now that Jack has just gone ahead and messed up the whole thing. And I think if I spread this out, yeah, you'll see that the two jokers are still here. But now they're meant to be looking after this guy, but I think instead they are now looking after, I don't believe it. And I dropped the card. I just fully dropped the card into my desk. Can you believe that? But I think you saw for a second that it was the 7, right? That's so funny. I wonder if I don't even have a chance in hell of getting that card. That's so funny. But it was the 7. I guess now really the jokers don't have to look after that card. They can just look in there. Anyway, that's so funny. I feel like I should do that trick again almost. It doesn't matter. You saw. You can watch the action replay. That's funny. There's another way to do that trick though, which is kind of fun, and that is if you take the two jokers, you put them inside the deck like this, and well, actually, yeah, I'll show you. So they go in the deck like this. You have someone name any card. So let's say someone just type out any card. If we don't have one named, I can always ask my phone, or I could go back to maybe some of the last comments that were made. But go ahead, name a card. See how we go. See how this jazzing ability goes. And meanwhile, let me spin this for you. Jesse says, any card. I like it. Jesse, you just get me, Jesse Champlin. All right, maybe we'll just ask my phone to give us one. Hey Siri, pick a card.
Choosing. It's the 8 of Hearts this time.
Okay, that'll work, right? 8 of Hearts. So, Tom came in with the 8 of Clubs. Even better. Let's use the 8 of Clubs because it's better to use one of your cards. And check it out. By sheer magic, the 8 of Clubs is now in between those two jokers. And the reason why that is because if you look at the top, there is a joker. If you look at the bottom, there is a joker. Which means that somewhere in between these cards would be an 8 of Clubs. Somewhere, I'm sure. But that's a joke, okay? Sometimes in Magic, we tell jokes, but we can try this for real, okay? Two jokers with our card. And you're right, Tom, we almost said the exact same card just then, like Siri and you. That would have been Magic in itself. But if we try for real, the 8 of Clubs, Magic, watch. And now the joker has left the top. it has left the bottom. And if we look, they have both gone inside the deck, and they now have one card reversing it for theatrical emphasis. And with any luck, it is the 8 of clubs. Come on! AZ3, last thing I'll say before I go, in a few minutes, your performance gives me that joyful tingle you get on Christmas as a kid. It's magical. Bro, you know, that... Sorry, just makes me nervous. That is so very kind of you, and I hope... You're in Sweden, right? But I hope one day you get to visit Australia and come and see a live show, because what I will say is that's amazing. I feel like I'm talking to you, even though right now I'm staring at the soulless lens of a camera, but knowing you're watching makes me feel like Christmas Day as well. But magic in real life is so much more fun and different. But I'm glad that we can find this, which is like a close variation of it, you know. So that's really cool. And thank you. Come back anytime. So I'm trying to do these live streams more regularly because I do like planning out, you know, actual content, like where I've filmed like vlogs and other long form content, but really connecting with you guys, if I can just do it directly on a live stream, is definitely something I'm trying to put in the mix more often. But YouTube really likes people doing live streams vertically right now. So that's also a little motivator to make myself come on here and do it. And you guys do not disappoint. We got 3, look at that, 3 watermelons. How many watermelons do you think are on here? That's the real question. Yeah. I use this as one of my go-to card tricks. People love it. Oh, I'm assuming you mean the one that I just... Oh, the comments are going too high. Okay, you mean the two jokers, the sandwich one? Because yeah, that is pretty awesome. In real life, I do a different version where it does hit straight away, but I can't really... I don't think I can really do it here on the live because they have to place the jokers in the deck somewhere themselves. But Tom says you have 86 watermelons. You know what? You're probably right. Kelly says 85. Whoa, that's scarily very similar in guesses. So I like it. It's a good Sammy. It's a good Sammy. It is a good Sammy. It's kind of like a Doug Conn Sammy, right? That he just said. I'll try to. Did I just take my jokers out of the? Oh no, they're still here. So I'll try and show you and I'm sure I have a YouTube video of this, me doing this in Street Magic, but I do have a direct sandwich one that's just a little bit more deeper, I guess. And it looks like this. So so that you don't have to wait too long, I'll just get my phone to do it. Hey Siri, pick a card.
It looks like the 2 of diamonds.
Right. So 2 of diamonds, great. So I would have them hold these 2 cards, and I would go through and I would say, I want you to place those 2 jokers somewhere in the deck. Now, so they could literally smash this in anywhere. So I'm just going to smash it here, but just know they could have put these anywhere. And then I'll go, look, I'm just going to square them up like this, put them in their hands like that. And I take them on a little journey. And you say, look, imagine that those 2 jokers are now moving through the deck, looking for that 2 of diamonds. And once they find it, they sandwich it between them, and then they go back to where they started. All while you're holding them in your hands. Did you feel the magic? And they make that sound. And then, once you spread out the cards, but in a fan, but on a table, I guess I can do it this way. You see there is, in fact, 1 card in between the jokers. And in this case, you do actually see that it is whatever card they named. But imagine that's in their hands of a card they just named. Oof, it's crazy stuff when you do that. Anyway, that is I mean, that's my style of magic, right? That's what I love doing, is I love doing the stuff that really feels like magic, but is technically pretty hard to do. But, you know, why else are we learning magic if not to learn hard stuff that hits well? I love it. You guys are great. Let's just jam it a little bit, shall we? Go ahead and name a card. Anyone. Name a playing card that would be in this good old deck. And I can see there's, you know, there's like 30 or so people watching. So feel free to let us know where you're watching in from. Shout out. We can shout at your city or country. Let us know. Since it's live, I can't even use the, it's pre-recorded coat. My mind is not comprehending this. Bro, thank you. Again, magic is just fun, right? And that's what we're here to do, is we're here to have some fun, and it doesn't really matter what else is going on in our day as long as you are enjoying it. 3 of diamonds, Kelly says. All right, 3 diamonds. That's awesome. I did this yesterday, but I don't do this enough. So by me doing it in the live, this is actually training me to start doing this more in real life as well. So let's put this around the deck, and we're going to use it to find the 3 of diamonds that Kelly has suggested. Oregon, checking in. Love it, Kelly. Love it. Okay, so look, this goes around the deck. And I don't see many people doing this. I know you guys, magicians watching this, have probably learned this, but I don't know why we don't use it more. And imagine this is around the spectator's hand, by the way. You have them do this and then bring their hand down. Check it out. Look at that. 3 of diamonds. I don't believe it. You could have named any card. Oh yeah. Need some other sound, some other sound effects. Magic. Let's see. What do we have any other cards, or did someone say? Was that it? Was that the one we ended on? Let's see. Oregon, yeah, I love it. For some reason, I find that people get more wowed by the card spring over the one-handed riffle upside down version. You're right. People love a good card spring. People love it. Thank you. And Dylan, what's up, Dylan? Do you do mostly cards? No, you know what? In a show, if I'm doing a stage show, only one thing of the show is cards. But I love cards so much, and particularly, let me do something without cards. But yeah, in a live stream, they're just so versatile to use and to do stuff with. But I like what's going on here. I like what you're saying. Let's do something without cards. EZ3, thank you. Got to go for now. I'll be here for hours if I don't stop myself. Bro, what a good guy. Let's all give AZ3 a round of applause. Oh, that's not my applause cue anymore. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for coming. Yeah, look at that. Everyone's showing him some love. I like it. Thank you for being here. Something without cards. Well, look, you know what we haven't done is we haven't done our Rubik's Cube. I just read Tim's comment there. But, I wonder if I can get this on the first go. Scotty P, what's up? Welcome. Scotty P, I don't know if you've had a chance to watch Trig Watson's podcast episode with us yet, but we mentioned you in it about doing some animation of a story he told. I don't know if you've seen it, but it is there. Okay. Let's see. This is the real live stream test because I'm not able to get this first go. So maybe I shouldn't say that. Here we go. I did say I wouldn't be able to get it. I'll give myself my own sound effect. There we go. The question is, how many tries will it take to land this on my finger? Second go. Okay, I'm really feeling it now. Damn it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll just one more. Now, this is the thing with magic. This is how we practice stuff, is we'll literally sit here and just do this a million times until we actually get the thing that we're trying to do. Well, this is pathetic. There we go. Oh, wow. I'm not even going to hit the correct sound there, because that was like, what, 1 in 8 goes? That was crazy. That was terrible. Yeah, that was the motto of that one is almost, is what that is. Yeah. I mean, one that is a little bit more surefire is this one, where once you push it on the finger, you pull it across like this. Much better. Much more surefire. And then, of course, you can have it come through the finger like that. And then you throw it. It goes back on the finger. Now, that almost feels like it could have been some kind of magic effect almost. Yeah. My buddy Jason Ma does this pretty well. I'm going to try it at the risk of not doing this well. But so you break a band. First, you make it look like it goes back together. Right? And then you break it again. But you put the ring through it like this. Oop. And then you restore it by putting a knot through the band like this. Boom. And it is back together. But obviously the knot gives it away. But if you take the knot, you can make it look much more magical, much more plausible. We put it back on. And now we try the same thing, but with the ring. I don't know. I feel like I should have practiced this at least once before coming on this live. But anyway. Oh, I actually did it. There we go. I'm going to stop there. That felt silly, but it kind of worked. And then you actually do have to break it in order to get the ring off again. On again, off again. Isn't that crazy? And Aoki says, how have you been, Josh? I have been very, very well, my friend. How have you been? And more importantly, this ring is giant, but not as giant as this coin. This is a massive coin. But you can do some kind of manipulation with coins as long as you're not on a live stream and you flash it like I'm pretty sure I just did. So that's my bad. I will stop doing that from now on. Anyway. Scotty says, I drew Jason a comic strip of him performing this trick to Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Damn, that's cool. And the question with Jason is, he's a pretty busy dude. So did he reply to it? I need a 5 or 7 inch coin at a good price. Well, I don't want to brag, but I do have 25 Swedish coins in my YouTube ad revenue. What a good guy. That might help get one of those coins. I have a few coins here. These I've still got these from yesterday. Actually, we were talking about coins and different sizes for magic. And this here is a dollar coin from Australia. So this is our dollar coin. Our dollars are gold coins. So they're very small. You can really manipulate them well, but a little small. Like in this video, it probably looks a little small to watch that. Then you've got the dollar coin, American dollar coin, much, much bigger. Even just to roll it on the knuckles is quite a challenge. To vanish it can take a little while as well. To get a phone call. Do you guys get those spam phone calls? I get them quite a lot. But maybe that was planned so that I could bring the coin back again. Or just to pull another one from over here. Or to have it float up, because America is on the other side of the world. It does go up. Then we have the 50 cents. So this is like our $half. This is probably the largest coin that we have in Australia. So for us, this is probably the one that I use if I am doing a one coin routine most of the time. Because like I said, the other one we have is the dollar coin, but these ones are gold. So they do stand out a lot, but they're also just a little too small, So you can manipulate them, but it's just a little too small. Then you have the 20-cent coins. These are like the biggest of the round coins that we have in Australia. So I tend to use these a lot for multiple coin routines. Like if I'm doing some kind of routine where the coin goes from one hand to the other, I'll tend to use it for that. And then if I'm doing something where I have to produce multiple coins, I'll use it for that as well, because then we can have multiple coins show up, and you can vanish them. And they don't clink together, because the 50-cent coins, I don't know where mine went now, but they will kind of clink together because they have the edges on them. It's no good. But you know what I'm saying. And that is a magic effect hidden within me explaining magic coins, rather. And this one is just so goddamn big. The only way to get it out again. Did you guys feel that too? Sudden gust of gravity. It took the 7 of diamonds from earlier, and now it's taken a coin. Come on. What are you doing to me? All right. Man, you guys are too much fun. You guys are going quiet on me. What's going on? I think that calls for some more magic. Let me try and show you the trick that I bloody messed up yesterday, that I had to try and recover from. It is supposed to use four kings and 4 aces. And the idea is that you create a line in the middle of them, to which anything that happens on one side must happen equally on the other side. Nigel, first time commenter. I like it. What's up? Can you do a ball trick? All right, hang on. Oh, sorry, you probably mean like a sponge ball trick, don't you? I wonder if I have any. Let me check. I do have this bag of magic here. And I wonder, the problem is just if I have any in here. And the reason I say that is because I don't typically use sponge balls, but I may just have one. I'm gonna have to improvise. Hang on, bear with me. What did you guys think I was gonna do, you sickos? Bloody sickos. All right, so let's detour from there. Let's try this. Okay, was that magic? I don't know. Let's try this again. I just realized you may not be able to see the red because of the red watermelon. So I could almost hide it, couldn't I? Like it could almost disappear like that. But the way you do this trick, this is the classic. Everyone should practice this 5 times before breakfast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just a good thing to practice because a lesson in sleight of hand misdirection, all that fun stuff. Okay. But let's not split hairs. I'm just saying, just practice the trick. Okay. Now we've got too many. I don't know what to do here. 3 balls. Let's see people do that. Hey. Anyway, let me try this. All right. Hopefully those balls have gone back where I need them to. Yeah. Otherwise, my fiance will not be happy with that. Okay. Nigel, wow, you're good. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. It's like I do it for a living or something. Damn. If I don't, I should. Need them for kids. Yeah. Literally and figuratively. You need balls for kids, and you also need to have sponge balls on you in case there are kids at an event, because kids that are young will still be able to comprehend a sponge ball disappearing and appearing or coming from behind the ear or something like that. Equally, the same thing with drunk audiences. Sometimes they are not going to comprehend cards, but they will comprehend one ball turning into two balls in their hand, and they love to make lots of jokes about it. As do I. All right, anyway, enough of that stuff. So there's an equator here, there's a line, all right? And whatever happens on one side must equal out and balance the other side. Now, hopefully this time I will get this goddamn trick correct. So, like I said, whatever happens on this side must equally happen on this side, okay? So, we start with an equal 4 and 4 cards, but if I take one from this side and put it over this side where the aces were, now unbalanced. You got a king and 4 aces, and you got 3 kings. Well, check this out, because now it equals itself out, and there's still only 4 cards here now. But now that one king has gone across, all the kings go across. And over here there was 3 kings, but now there are actually 4 cards, and all the aces have jumped across. I know. It's crazy, man. That was a Jason line. Okay. And now this is the part where I messed up yesterday. So you start with 4 kings this time, and you take them on one side. You take the aces, and hopefully one at a time, they're going to trade places with the kings from the other side of the equator. So here we go. The first one, the first ace changes places with the king. The second one changes places with the next king. The third king. And the best one, the 4 king. We get the last king. Now, you could leave it like this, right? You could just leave it like this, or you could take the aces or one of the aces and just switch. So all the aces are here, right? But now if I just switch them like this, check it out. These all now change to aces over here, and these all change to kings. Hey, a fellow Johnny Sins brethren is in the house. I was wondering when I would get one of these comments. Grayson Colby, what is up, my friend? It's funny. You know, don't watch too much of that stuff or you'll go blind. You know what I mean? People ask me, are you Johnny Sins? I get that so much in my videos now because I have a shaved head. And to them I say, we both do magic. We just have different magic wands, if you know what I mean. Nigel, I'm confused. Aren't we all just a little confused? I don't think anyone really knows what they're doing, you know, in life. Grayson, just play. Yeah. Thanks, man. No, it's a good opener. It's a good opener. And I like it. And I like it because the more it happens, the more, you know, like friends pick on friends, you know. It's like Australia gives New Zealand a hard time because we're friends, and people give me a hard time. It just means, you know, they like to watch my stuff. So really, no foul, no harm. You know what I mean? Okay. We're coming up to almost the hour mark. So you guys are the ones that are in deep. Charlie haircut. Grayson, you have a good night too, my friend. So Charlie, this is perfect. Nigel says, how long have you done magic for? So a long time. I am 34 years old. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I'm bloody 20 years old, but nonetheless, I would say I was given a magic set when I was 10. I learnt a card trick in there that I would do at every like friend's birthday party or family dinner. And then, but it wasn't really until I was like 18 that I properly started getting into it. So that's probably like 16 years, man. And I've been doing this as a full-time living for at least 10 years now. So I get paid to go out and perform at corporate events. Tomorrow I'm performing at a wedding. I have a show at a casino here in Brisbane. I perform at every Saturday. And it's so funny that I do so much magic, but still on my days off, I choose to do more magic with my friends. But here's the thing. So when you first start learning magic, you learn one of these, which is called the Charlier cut. Then if you're feeling a little fancy, you might do the reverse Charlier cut like this. Then a few years in, you learn the scissor cut. And the scissor cut makes you feel like, yeah, I really got something going on here. Then you revisit the Charlier cut, but you do the revolution cut, which is the same thing, except now you spin it around before you close it. And the moment you learn this as a magician, now you really feel like the bee's knees. Like, for those who learned it, know that once you learn this, you walk around everywhere doing this. You just go, oh yeah, this is cool. This is cool, man. I'm so cool. At least that's what I did. Then we get to some harder stuff. Because then you've got the butterfly, the scissor cut that I showed you, but then you have the butterfly cut, which may not work right now because I haven't done it much, but I'll try it again. You essentially get one card to spread its wings and flip over like that in the center. And if you're really thinking about it in a trick, you could then use it to shoot it out. Of course, then you really take things up a notch and you do things like the muse cut, which again, not really necessary to learn, but really fun. The gentleman who created this has a great tutorial for it on YouTube, the muse cut, M-U-S-E. And then you have things like the one-handed riffle shuffle. So you can do these. Again, a lot of time. You can do the one-handed triple false cut, which just means it doesn't alter the deck. It's more of a flourish, but retains the order of everything you're doing. And I'm trying to think if there's one more. There is technically one more. This is a Dan and Dave thing. So you have the six of clubs on the top. You cut it in the middle with one hand. And then you show it's still on the top. That is a lot of work for the left hand, but you know what I'm saying? Let's check up on our questions. Have you ever been in the Netherlands for magic? No, I have not been to the Netherlands. I would love to. One day I'm sure I will, but I have not yet. Without thought, like tying your shoes. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I could probably do these cuts faster and more frequently than I could tie my shoes. Jesse, I have been a hobbyist for almost 8 years, and I credit the magic guys for the inspiration to start performing. I have my first outside public birthday magic show scheduled for next month. Let's go, man. Let's go. That's awesome, man. Good work. You know, it'll feel nerve-wracking, but you'll feel so good after it. The process of doing things is what gives us the most fulfillment, is the journey of doing the stuff, right? The process. That's so cool. Yeah, Tom's giving you some love as well. Keep us updated on that. Keep us updated in the Discord. Give us some video updates. Make sure you give us a green room look around at the birthday party, even if the green room is like the tree in the backyard behind the stage. That's awesome. And Nigel's giving him some love too. That's awesome. Yeah, give him some love. Scotty, can we see the trick where the selection is found? Can we see the trick where the selection is found by the 3 packets shaped like a triangle portal? Yes, you can, my friend. And for those that have been following my stuff know there is a tutorial hidden floating around on my channel somewhere for it. But let me show you that while we're here. So the idea is you would have a trick. You would have a trick selected. No, you would have a card selected. Focus. Focus. There we go. So you would have one of these selected, and let's go with a random one, which is going to be this. Okay, I'm going to act like I didn't look at it in the monitor, but you get the idea. You give it a little mix. But the way you find it is by looking through the eye. Normally it'd be the eye of the spectator, but in this case it's the eye of the lens. So I can tell already your card is a black card. It is a club. It is an ace of clubs, and if you watch, we get the ace of clubs, just like that. Good suggestion, Scotty. Thank you for that, my friend. That was a good suggestion. I hadn't thought about that effect for a little while. And if you think about it, it really is actually a pretty good one for a live stream because it's to the camera, right? It's kind of fun. Thanks, man. He says, I love that. Oh, I love you, bro. And what's today? Friday. So tomorrow I have an event. Sunday, relax. Monday, prep for the Magic Guys podcast. And then on Tuesday, which is a Monday in America, not to confuse you, we have our next guest, which is Nicholas Lawrence, coming on the podcast, which is another mammoth beast of a guest. And I'm so lucky to have him coming to the show. Hello from the UK. Hey, UK brother, what's up? Good to have you here, my friend. This is awesome. I feel like we should end with something fun here. And I'm just quickly racking my brain to see, because we are somewhat limited because, you can't physically do stuff with the cards. So while I could just do lots of tricks, I do also want to make sure it feels kind of fair, even though I'm always dishonest in the most honest way. I want to make sure it's kind of like it still translates as magic to you. So maybe what we do is this. I'll take out a joker and another joker, and let's just have 3 cards named, and I'm just going to take them out of the deck. I feel like that's the best way to do this at this point. So go ahead, name a card. I will take it out of the deck. We'll do this with the first 3 people. Okay, so my bro from the UK, Spirit Brothers UK. Go ahead, name one. Anyone. We'll go with the first 3 cards. Spirit Brother, I know one trick, 52 cards pickup. That is an unfortunate trick. But we all learn the hard way, don't we? All right, so while we wait, okay, 6 of diamonds, Queen of hearts, what do we got? And 5 of diamonds. That's going to look so similar. That's okay. Do we even have one in here? Yes, we do. All right. Thank you, DJ. How good is that? I had an actual waiting song just queued up there. All right. So now it's in the chat, so we can keep track of those cards. But just to mark it here on video, 6 of diamonds, Queen of hearts, 5 of diamonds. Okay, let's put them in different parts of the deck. Again, this is something I would do live, and I would do with way more cards. I would do this with like 8 or 9, sometimes 10 cards, but 3 is fun because we'll do it in a unique way, which is with the jokers as well. So the idea is we're going to try and find these cards again. And the idea is that we're going to try and find them again, but each one in a different way than the one before it. And if we lose track, it's okay because we have these cards locked in the chat, so we can pull them up if we need to. You know what I mean? And to find them, I'm going to try and use the jokers one at a time, but with 3 different variations of trying to find the cards. Okay, let me try and do that revolution cut one more time. Bam. All right. So 2 jokers, you'll notice they are different colors. One is colorless, one is colored. But here's the idea. If you watch the colored joker, he's the first one to jump into the deck looking for your card. If we go with the second joker, he too will jump out looking for your card. And if we spread out the cards, you'll notice the jokers do come back again, but now they have 1 card in between them. I was going to hit my sound effect, but it wasn't ready. And what do I normally do with this pack? I go... That's so funny. I go hang on. Da, 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 da. I think I just go like that. And they have 1 card in between them. And with any luck, it is our 6 of diamonds from Scotty P. Scotty P, his card. Oh, yeah. Card number 2. I'll try and do card number 2 a little bit more acrobatically. So if I cut through the deck like this, it should give us 1 card, not that one, but 1 card to here. And if you watch, it gives us 1 card. And I think it was a Queen of Hearts you wanted. And we get the Queen of Hearts. And the last card, I feel like I'm going to have to turn off my air conditioning for this, because the last one, you saw it jump across magically, but this time I'm going to have it jump across so that you can't see it. Rather, so you do see it go across, because you couldn't see it before. All right, here we go. So 2 jokers, nothing in between them right now. But if you watch, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And that's what happens in a live stream. But hopefully, like any Guinness Book of Records, they would give you 3 chances to do this. So hopefully you will give me an extra chance as well. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And we should get our 5 of diamonds. Oh, yeah. All right. Evil Eye, I love the enthusiasm there, my friend, but I'm going to have to put you in timeout because we need to see our other friends' comments. Kelly says flashy. It is a little flashy, isn't it? Sometimes it's fun to show off a little skill. You know, so much of magic is hidden, but sometimes it is fun to show a little skill amongst it all as well. Kai, thank you for being here. I think this might be the first comment I've seen of yours, but thank you. Making me nervous. So many people here. And Scotty says fire, so sick, cool. Spirit Brothers, love heart. Thank you guys. You guys have been awesome. And it has truly been very fun to hang out with you all. Billy, come here. Let me end by showing you my puppy dog here. Come here. And I look forward to seeing us again. This has been very, very fun. And I'll see you on the socials. This is my dog in his hoodie because he is just too cool for school. Peace out, my friends.